Hi guys! Again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and that is Math with Teens. Our topic for today is all about the solving problems on properties of parallelogram. So we have parallelogram property 1. This is up to property 5. So the first property is the two opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Again, the two opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So look at this figure. Base is a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram base. B, E, parallelogram B, E, S, T. So base is a parallelogram. Again, it is said the two opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent so that in our first example, if segment ES or if side ES is 10 centimeters, so how long is segment TB? How long is the segment TB? So they are congruent so that our answer is also 10 centimeters. Okay. How about number 2? If side BE is equal to 13 cm, how long is segment ST? So this is also congruent so that our answer is also 13 centimeters. So that is the property number 1. Two opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Okay, so parallelogram property 2. It is said, opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Okay, again, base is a parallelogram. So on this figure, parallelogram B, E, S, T. So, in angle BES, angle B, ES, meaning angle E, is 50 degrees. What is the measure of angle STB? So, because this is the opposite angles are congruent. So, our answer is also 50 degrees. Our angle STB is 50 degrees because they are congruent. Number 2, if angle TBE, so we have parallelogram base again, BEST. So TBE, angle TBE is 130 degrees. What is the measure of angle EST? So this is the opposite angles. So meaning they are congruent and the answer is also 130 degrees. Property 2, opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Okay, how about property 3? Parallelogram property 3. Consecutive angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Again, supplementary, the sum of the two angles are 180 degrees. So, consecutive means is that is magkasunod na angles. So, meaning, we have the parallelogram CRIS, C-R-I-S, is a parallelogram. So, given number 1, if in this figure, parallelogram CRIS, if angle CRI, meaning angle R is 50 degrees, what is the measure of angle RIS? So, angle I is the consecutive of angle R. So, 50, so we need 180, right? So, meaning 180 minus 50 is The answer is 130 degrees because measure of angle RIS or measure of angle I 130 and measure of angle R is 50. So 50 plus 130 is equal to 180 degrees. So our answer is correct. Okay, the second, in parallelogram CRIS, so the measure of angle SCR, meaning angle C, is 130 degrees. What is the measure of the consecutive? What is the measure of angle CRI? So what is the measure of angle R? So this 2 is 180. So we need to subtract 180 to 130. So 180 minus 130 is, angle R is 50 degrees. Correct. Okay, how about parallelogram property 4? The diagonals of a parallelogram form two congruent triangles. So, BREN or BREN is a parallelogram. In this parallelogram, so we have B, R, E, N. We have a diagonal, RN. When we have diagonal here, so you have this figure form two congruent triangles. So if angle NBR is 110 degrees and angle BRN is 40 degrees, what is the measure of BNR? So what's the measure of BNR? So meaning if we have 110 and 40, you just add, so become 150. So we need is 180 because the sum of the measure of the angle of the triangle is 180. So 180 minus 150, the answer is angle B and R is 30 degrees. Okay, that is the property 4. And how about property 5? The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So, ONDY or OND is a parallelogram. So, this is the figure. Parallelogram O, N, D, Y. And we have diagonals, segment OD and segment YN intersect at point A. Okay, number 1. If the segment OA is equal to 5 cm, what is the measure or what is the length of segment OD? So OD, so multiplying by 2 or 5 plus 5, so the answer is OD is 10 cm or 10 centimeters, correct. And number 2, if YN is 13 centimeters, so YN is the whole diagonal. So what will be the answer for how long is YA? So YA is half because this is bisected. So what is the 1/2 of 13? So our segment YA is 6.5 centimeters. So you need to divide 13 into 2. So that is property 5. Okay, based on the properties, so what are the properties again of parallelogram? So property 1, so two pairs of opposite sides are congruent. And property 2 is two opposite angles are congruent. Property 3 is consecutive angles of a parallelogram is supplementary. And property 4 is diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. And property 5 is diagonal bisect each other. So now, let's give an example of how to solve the problem involving properties of parallelogram. Okay, example number 1. If ABCD is a parallelogram, so this is the figure. Always make a figure. So, ABCD, parallelogram ABCD. And then, AB is equal to 3x minus 11 centimeters. Okay, correct. And segment CD is 2x plus 15 centimeters. So, we need to find the value of x, then the segment AB, the measure of AB, and the measure of CD. First, if you want to guess what is the value of x, so look at this. So, 3x minus 11, for example, the value of x, you think of the value of x is 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3 minus 11 is equal to negative 8. And if your x is 1, so substitute in the segment DC. So we have 2 times 1 is 2 plus 15 is 17. So they are not congruent, meaning 1 is not the answer. Okay, for example, you guess the value of x is 5. So 3 times 5, you substitute 5 into x. So 3 times 5 is 15 minus 11 is 4. And also substitute into x, 5, 2 times 5 is 10 plus 15 is 25, so they are not congruent also. They are not equal. So this is not correct. So how to solve this? So using property, that is a property 1. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So meaning segment AB is congruent to segment CD, therefore AB is equal to CD. So we need to get the given. So the segment AB, or AB is equal to 3x minus 11 equals the segment CD is 2x plus 15. So they are equate. So they are equate to each other. And then solve using the addition or subtraction property. So 2x transposed to the left side and negative 11 transposed to the right side. Don't forget to change the sign. So we have 3x minus 2x is using addition property and subtraction property. So we have x, 3x minus 2x is x. Then 15 plus 11, so transpose negative 11 become positive 11. So 15 plus 11 is 26. And then, let us get the answer or the measure of segment AB. Our segment AB is 3x minus 11. So, substitute the value of x. So, the value of x is 26. 3 times 26 is, 78. Minus 11 is 67. So, segment AB is 67 cm. So, how about segment CD? So, 2x plus 15. Substitute x, 26 into x. So, 26 times 2 is 52. Plus 15 is also 67 centimeters. So, meaning they are equal because they are congruent. 67 cm and also 67 cm. So any question? Okay, ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. If the angle A is equal to 3x minus 15 degrees, yeah. Angle C is 2x plus 10. So, this is a property 2. Because in a property 2, opposite angles are congruent. So, if they are congruent, so we need to equate these two. But first, so let us find x, measure of angle A, and measure of angle C. So, first, let us guess the value of x. For example, you guess x is 10. So, substitute. 3 times 10 is 30, minus 15 is also 15. Then when we substitute 10 into x here, so 2 times 10 is 20, plus 10 is 30, so they are not equal. So 10 is not the value of x. So we need to get the value of x by equate. So meaning, segment angle A, 3x minus 30 is equal to measure of angle C, and that is 2x plus 20. So equate. Then using addition property, so transpose 2x become negative. Then negative 30 become positive. So addition property. 3x minus 2x now is x. Then 20 plus 30 is 50. So if x is 50, substitute into x. So measure of angle A is 3 times 50 is 150 minus 30 is 120. So the measure of angle A is 120. So angle A is 120 degrees. Then what is the measure of angle C? So 2x plus 20, our x is 50 times 2 is 100 plus 20 is also 120. So angle C is 120 degrees. Meaning, angle A is 120 degrees and angle C is 120 degrees, so they are congruent. So that is a property 2. Okay guys, thank you for watching. That's all for today and bye. God bless.